What up, everybody?
Yo.
We're motherfucking here.
Wow.
What's up?
Wow, dude.
Damn.
Fresh off of vacay.
Oh, yeah, man.
I was a sad boy. I was sad.
Yeah, what was going on?
Nothing. Just,
Just
it's personal.
kicking around?
Yeah.
I
Just
heard
being
that.
a sad boy, dude.
How long that lasts?
Until I wasn't hungover.
Good God.
So, like 2 days.
Criminy, dude.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
How's the drinking been?
Not bad. Not bad.
I've
I've been scaling it back. Although this past weekend, it wasn't like I was like blacking out. I haven't gotten like hammered in a while. I haven't gotten like drunk. I've been drinking though. You're
gonna keel over like one of the Mongolian Khans, dude. You're just gonna one day be like just in your Toyota Corolla off to do a comedy gig. You're gonna just die, and everyone's gonna have to like reassemble.
Yeah, the who's next
Chat
in
Nation.
line
We're
in
like
Philly.
the Mongolians, dude. Chat Nation. We'd have to all stop what we're doing and reassemble.
But I went to the fucking Sunday is usually a day of rest.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to the Eagles Patriots game. Had a couple brewskis. That
no wonder you're so depressed, dude. That was a tough loss.
Well, I didn't care about it. Like the Eagles just suck.
You're bummed about the Birds.
Their offense just sucks. They have no weapons.
Defense was all right.
Wentz is good. Everybody's hating on Wentz. He's actually a good quarterback. But man, we went to the fucking Xfinity Center before the game. That might be the worst place on earth.
Were you like tailgating or just the
Yeah.
center itself?
Have you ever been in there?
No,
It is hell. And it was at capacity. Like you couldn't move. You couldn't. It took me like a half hour to walk through the building. And it's not that big.
People were reliving their Super Bowl glory.
It was nightmarish. And then I got into the game and I was just like, I was disenchanted by the whole. It was just like, just lights. It looks like a fucking casino in every NFL stadium.
You think the camera at one point hit you and like they thought you were an owner?
I was up in the box.
They just saw your nonplussed look from a box, and I was up in the box. Is this guy a fucking owner?
Yeah, this guy's totally unfazed by all the lights and dog shit. Dude,
so it's like casino level bullshit.
Bullshit everywhere, like brands and logos, fucking just flashing lights,
sucks.
and then it's like cheerleaders dancing for no reason. Why are there cheerleaders? Why the fuck are there cheerleaders?
Yeah.
And I watched them during the game. They just keep dancing.
They
stand in front of a section and just do moves, and the people in the crowd are just watching the game. Like it's pointless.
Are they supposed to come out like between?
They run
stuff?
out, and do a routine.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
It is pretty dumb.
Watching 50 women do a choreographed dance from like 100 yards away is one of the dumbest things you could see.
Well, it's also kind of a lack in faith of like male attention to be like between plays or like throw out half naked chicks. Everyone's gonna leave.
Well, they have a dude now too.
How's the dude? Was
The
he
dude
killing it?
kills it.
I'm gonna go down there and keep a monocle on that dude the whole time. Like, let me see that.
Let
me see that, dude.
The whole time.
Were you really?
Well, it's so funny, and he wears a slightly different uniform than the women.
Yeah, what's he rocking?
He rocks kind of the
Is he
same
rocking
thing.
like an Elton John suit, like
Dude,
a piano thing, or what's he wearing?
It's so ridiculous to see a guy doing those same moves of like every 2 seconds bending down and touching your toes, and then just knowing the organization being like, yeah, we have a guy down there, so what? Like a bunch of dudes from Delco just like, I don't like him being down there with my women.
Dude, that's gotta be fucking teeing dudes up.
But then it'll just cut to a troop in the audience, and they'll be like, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment to honor Staff Sergeant blah, blah, blah. He served 3 tours in Afghanistan. And the whole crowd stops and claps for him. And then it's like, all right, back to fucking Migos, and then it just blasts hip-hop.
I love how
it makes zero sense.
that is a sick definition of progress. It's like, fine, gay guys can be sluts now. Whatever.
Yeah,
Throw them down there.
We brought a gay guy slut down there with the sluts. Oh, give it up for a troop real quick. Miller Lite, drink it, you faggots. It's like, like the whole time you're there is just shit just getting shoved in your ass.
That's fucking horrible.
It was like, and then the Eagles come out and don't do shit on offense. It's the most boring game in the world. Followed just shit everywhere.
That was tough. I caught a glimpse of that. I caught a glimpse of that when I was out to dinner, and it was just like, what the fuck?
Dude,
Wentz has a laser beam, dude.
Wentz is good. But also in our box, there was this just rich people there was this dad and his son, his like 14-year-old, 13-year-old boy. He was looking good. He was a good looking boy.
Was he?
No, they wouldn't shut the fuck up. He was screaming from the box. He's like, that's bullshit. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
It's like, dude, you're only yelling at me. Like they can't hear you on the fucking field.
You're 40 feet away from the rest of the people.
Yeah, you're just right next to me screaming. Every play. Like, that's a bullshit call, Doug. And then his kid was doing it too. His kid started, he was like, Tom Brady, you suck. Tom Brady, just on repeat. And I wanted to just tell him, like, kid, this is one of the greatest players of all time. If not
should've.
the greatest.
You should have.
You should enjoy this moment.
Yeah.
You'll be able to tell your kids you saw him play. You fucking weasel.
It's a weird thing to teach your kid. Like every Sunday, we can come here and get all of our negative feelings out about everything on this guy.
And the wife and the mom, like all of them were just in the box with them, listening to they're like, oh, he gets crazy during the games. He loves sports. And I'm like, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's screaming the wrong thing the whole time.
We're watching a family that's like adopted the ethos of like a paper towel commercial, and they're just living it out.
Yes.
They're just like, my husband is a fanatic about sports.
Drinks a couple of light beers and screams during the game.
And I click my tongue, but secretly, I love being part of a thing that I can make sense of. It's like, you shut the fuck up, lady.
And then
go home.
There was 2 chicks behind us. These 2 girls that came in just sloppy, fucking hammered, and they just yelled the whole time. In a box, dude.
Man.
People screaming in a box is one of the dumbest things I've ever been a part of.
Yeah, the whole point of that is like separate yourself from the hoi polloi.
Yes.
From the fucking rabble. You can just sit up there and like plot what you're going to do. It's like you can kind of see them move more.
Dude, I ate the food in there. It's so bad. It's like Philly cheesesteak spring rolls and like Bud Light. That's what I like filled up on.
Oh, man.
Then I had a cookie. They had cookies up there. I had a sweet treat.
So you were just like miserable eating like horrible food,
eating dog shit. But I'm surrounded by all these like, because it was it has nothing to do with it. It just happened to be the NBC box, which was kind of funny.
Tight.
So I'm around all these like rich older people, and I'm drunk eating a fucking chocolate chip cookie, and I sneezed, and just chocolate got all over me. Like I was just standing at the buffet eating, and I was like eating a cookie, like just spit chocolate all over myself, and I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom, and wash my clothes.
Well, there's something to do with when you eat chocolate and look into the sun, it makes you sneeze. So you got triggered by a chocolate cookie outdoors.
Yeah, I looked out and all the fucking lights out there. I was like,
oh my god!
But yeah,
saw like a McDonald's ad, and your body thought it was the sun. And you're like,
yeah, just all these garbage. There's a military flyover, a giant flag. Then it just blasts hip hop and sluts dance.
Yeah,
and then it's like, give it up for this fucking troop right now. Make some noise for the Eagles. It's third down. Drink a fucking beer.
Get insurance and eat fast food.
And then it's also, I was laughing at, it's Lincoln Financial Field. So there's just Lincoln Financial, this big picture. Like their logo is Lincoln's head. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I guarantee they have nothing to do with Abraham Lincoln. They were just like, all right, what's somebody people trust? Lincoln.
Damn.
Put him out there. That's our logo, is Abraham Lincoln.
That's a bold logo.
Yeah, true.
Pretty tight.
Like,
good
hey,
idea.
he freed the slaves. Why don't you bank with us?
Damn, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, that is weird. I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
I was looking at Lincoln Financial. It's Abe's
I doubt
big
Abe
head.
founded that. Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know. I was Krabby swirled out. Bro.
That's super
I
crab
was
swirl.
Krabby swirl in this box.
I could get real into doing like, for instead of cheerleaders, just have like old school president reenactors who come out and fucking
They do that.
orate on between plays. They give their famous speeches. And you're like, fuck yeah.
I think in Milwaukee, or no, the Nationals do it where they have a bunch of dudes in president suits race around the field. It was pretty fun.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah, there's some fun ones.
That's pretty. Yeah, the Eagles it's a tough one.
There's one. It might be St. Louis. They have this dude, like Mr. Freeze, I think is his name. He's just this. He's clearly just a black dude in like a skin suit, one of those. You know what I'm talking like?
Yeah, I know, like a mocap suit.
Yeah, he's wearing a suit that's like blue, and he races someone around the park. So like they give him like a huge lead, and he just races normal people, and he's like an Olympic sprinter that just burns them.
Burning
it's
people.
Very funny. Yeah.
Fuck, that's
that's a good one.
That's great. And he's wearing like a total like like the head cover, like the one from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where it covers his whole head.
Yes.
And he just smokes people.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's hilarious.
Yeah, that's great. The cheerleaders just need to go.
Yeah, it's kind
I've had enough.
It's a weird gig.
Yeah.
It's just kind of I don't
And college football, I used to like going to Notre Dame games because of that. Like they don't have all that shit everywhere. Just shit.
I was about to say, I was thinking about the time we went to Notre Dame and we're on wooden benches, everyone's sitting there. There's none of this fucking nonsense.
Well, they added shit now.
Did they?
There's shit everywhere. Every college stadium now.
Sucks.
It's just dog shit everywhere.
What do you think about the students getting paid? We talked about this before.
I'm for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read an article about that. The amount of money they get in endowments. Well, the article was that historically black colleges should start they were like, if you're a black D1 prospect, go to a HBCSU, whatever.
Yeah.
and whatever, I forget what it's called, the initials, but they're like, go to a historically black school, and that way we can start funneling all the NCAA money to those schools. And it's like, well, this doesn't solve the problem. It's just like, this doesn't do that.
Yeah,
like we should segregate and get fucking paid. And it was just like
they were hitting that last night at the Democratic debate.
Were they really?
Kind of, not that they were just hitting student loans, and they were like, black people don't pay their student loans. We need to fucking have. Well, they don't.
Who said? I'm saying which candidate said
they don't, like, not all of them, but they were like, Elizabeth Warren was like 20 years after college, 90%, I think, white students have paid their debts, and 5% of black students have paid their student loan debts. She was like, we need to forgive that in order to equalize. You know, we need to break this racial stratification here over the.
I mean, that system kind of rules for black people. Just be like, yeah, go to college and don't pay your fucking debts.
True.
I mean, it's the move.
You're going to have bad credit, but who cares?
Who cares?
Straight cash, homie.
Get a degree, let your credit sink, make sure your bae goes, goes to school, gets all the paperwork straight. It's kind of what I did.
Find a thick white nurse.
Yeah. It's kind of like I've defaulted on all my credit cards real hard in my 20s, knowing like my bae will have good paperwork stuff. So it's kind of the samurai's path.
I thought I had that path.
You rocked it. The idea is to say fuck them, and then if this degree translates into me getting paid, I'll pay you guys back. Yeah. That's taking the power.
I was like, as soon as I get money, I'll just pay my student loans. Until then, you get zero.
I always operated on like I'm fucking all these credit cards now, and I'm going on a glory mission. Either I'll die on, like I'm not going to make it my life's purpose to pay back a gigantic financial institution. Yeah. There's more debt, according to this article I read. There's more debt than capital in the world. It makes no fucking sense. So there's people who literally control the money supply, who get to dictate the money supply, and then they hand out quote unquote money. Whoever's in charge of everything.
Who is?
Whoever's in charge. I can't say. The top levels of government.
Oh.
It's different in every country. The top levels of government get to control the currency, and then once you control currency, you can drown people in debt and then control them.
Yeah.
I was dude, don't pay your student loans. Definitely don't pay them.
The top level of government in the United States has pretty much always been like old English families. Like, right? Like WASPs?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I would say
everybody always blames the Jews. I think there's
a lot of dual citizenship going on in the high levels of the Republican Party nobody talks about. But
like what?
There's a lot of people who have dual citizenship to Israel, and
so you are blaming the Jews.
I'm not blaming the Jews. It's a pastiche, dude, of all of the worst fucking wasps. It's just like a horrible the worst of every group who become you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but look what happens when a shittier group takes over, though. If you get like a fucking Italian in office, you just get a Mussolini up there.
It never stops, dude. Yeah, it never stops. I've been researching the French Revolution just because I'm reading this book.
Me too.
Bro, it never fucking, it's like, it just gets worse. There was a guy, who's the guy, Robespierre?
Robespierre. Yeah.
Dude,
he took over. He got a little wacky.
That was the first person, well, not the first person. That was one of those people who were like, nah, dude, we're making this is like,
this is such an injustice.
We're going to be so fucking free and have so much liberty.
Cut their fucking heads off.
He killed what, like 20,000?
He killed a lot of boys.
20,000? More people died at the hands of their government in the early 20th century than in the First World Wars combined. Think about that. Isn't that fucked up?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, well, that was because that was the end of monarchies. Like a lot, well, not the end, but like the you know.
Yeah, that was the French Revolution.
Big power change there.
Well, apparently they stormed, and correct me if I'm wrong, in France, they stormed the Vatican's property in France, seized it, and then divided it and started selling it to people to fuel the revolution.
Well, they hated, because I'm listening to that Revolutions podcast, and I was listening to that. I was listening to the French Revolution, but I haven't gotten into the meat of it. It's all leading up to it. It's like, dude, their fucking government was dog shit. It was crazy. It was They had salt taxes that were just like different for every single town. They had like the elites didn't pay shit for taxes.
Yeah.
I was listening to it and I was like, ooh, this is kind of eerily similar to where we're at.
It's hitting home, dude. And then they just drown us in like liberty, freedom, you're just
give it up for this fucking troop that's at the Eagles game with you.
You're just shouldering all of the financial responsibility and being like, I'm so fucking happy I'm free. And it's just, dude, it's insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, that to your point, that was the whole thing of the French Revolution. Like it was supposed to destroy monarchies and ended up just propping up dictators.
Yeah, and then we got Napoleon.
Exactly, and it paved the way to Napoleon.
It was like, no, I'm the emperor of Europe.
He was, dude.
Like, oh shit.
He was Geodis of fucking Europe, God Emperor of the United.
He rules, dude. Napoleon rules. I've been looking into him a little bit, dude. He's fucking wild.
He came out on top of the French Revolution and just went ham, even hammer.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because they're like, kings are bullshit. And then people would seize control and they're like, wait, I can do whatever the fuck I want. And they're like, all right, well, I'm in charge of everything.
Yeah, right away.
Nobody can. I don't think anyone can withstand.
No.
And even if you prove like, all right, I'm not about this, someone who wants to be the king will kill you.
Yeah.
It's unavoidable.
Or you give birth to a fucking dipshit.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah.
But even if you were like, all right, I'm in charge, I'm gonna level all this shit out, somebody's gonna murder you.
Catherine the Great had a son named Paul, who was next in line, who was all, like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And
what's up?
but he gets a bad rap because she fucking killed his dad to take power.
So he was kind of fucked up.
And then, yeah, he was really fucked up from that. And then she was like, you're a piece of shit. You're not going to be a good ruler. And she was like, I'll give you the throne when you become of age. And then he became of age, and she was like, no, you're a fucking loser. I'm keeping this. And then he ruled for like 5 years, and someone killed him.
Damn. Yeah. His mom take back over, and she died.
No, it was after she died. She kept power until she died. Like old as fuck.
Man.
Yeah. The monarchs have really, like, all those, they're hilarious.
Yeah, it's almost unshakable. That's what I was trying to. I was watching the Prince Andrew. Did you watch the Prince Andrew interview?
No, Billy.
Bro.
Dude, me and Billy have been fighting.
You guys been fighting about this?
Dude, he put me in the group chat.
That was fucked up. What was that?
I don't know. He keeps adding me and then immediately kicking me out.
And then sending you like military. Like, he'll add you, send you a meme of a guy getting his head blown off, and kick you out of the fucking group.
Today I was on the phone with him, and he was like, I was like, dude, you gotta let me back in the group chat, bro. You gotta let me in. And he was like, you have 30 seconds to post the best GIF you can find. And I was driving, and he was like, 30, 29, 20. I was like, fuck, dude, I can't. I'm driving.
Pedro sent me a good GIF the other day. The dudes, did you watch the Epstein shit? Or not, Prince Andrew stuff?
No, he was telling me about it, though.
Holy fuck, is it funny.
Billy told me the sweating line.
Dude, the sweating line is like the tip of the fucking iceberg. There's so much shit. I watched it while I was in bed on a 3-day vacation. I laid there and watched. First of all, I watched a 4-hour.
It's funny, your vacation was just my life for 3 days. Just like you laid in bed all day, and then like, all right, I'll do something for 2 hours.
Literally, dude, that's what I did. I would get up in the morning, eat or make breakfast, and then sleep. Immediately go back to sleep.
It's awesome.
It was pretty fucking nice, man. I was a little sick too, so it kind of fucked me up. The dude, it was nice. I laid there pretty much for 3 days, watched Cops, a lot of Cops, which was so fucking good.
How great is our
The
Cops?
new Cops, too, the upgraded Cops, which is like, boom, city to city. I think you told me about that. Yeah, live PD.
It's very dystopian.
Bro, that was so good. I couldn't stop watching that.
Yeah.
It was like, boom, this city, that city. I'm like, damn, they've definitely stepped up Cops. Yeah, I didn't do shit. And then finally, I actually
they went NFL Red Zone.
Saw. I'm gonna get called a liar on this if Brittany ever hears this. I saw a baby bull shark. She claims it's a catfish. Bull fucking shit. I've seen catfish. I know what they look like.
It's on ocean catfish?
It's brackish water.
Okay.
So this is the Gulf we're talking. So we're in one of the little inlets in the Gulf. We see this thing came out. It was like fucking 2.5 feet long. I swear to God, a fin popped up. I'm like, this is a baby bull shark. There's another guy who goes, this is fresh water. I'm like, bro, this is brackish, first of all. baby bull sharks will swim in brackish water.
See your dickheaded ass in a fucking outside. What were you wearing?
Oh man, I don't know. I think
it's like a visor and
short. It was like shorts and a button down.
First off, bro, this is brackish. It's like, oh my God.
I actually found out it was brackish. Like I called my dad right away. I was like, "Do sharks swim in fresh water?" He's like, "That's brackish water." I'm like, "Oh, it's fucking brackish."
They do swim. They can.
They can. Some do, but that brackish is where you get these bull. Bro, this was the craziest.
I think it was
fish.
a bull shark that went into Jersey and started munching people.
Could have been.
It was a bull shark or a.
This was a babe. This is a little dude. We went on this little. I was in Florida in Cape Coral. So we weren't necessarily. I thought it was the Keys. This is not the Keys. It's like above it, an hour and a half above the Keys. Dude, we walked through this thing. It's just a trail that goes through this tree canopy, and you're like a foot from you is just marsh and swamp. Well, first of all, my bae is not having this, so I have to
you're
walk
bringing a pregnant bae to a swamp.
Pretty much, she wasn't liking it. So then I made her climb a tower too, so like we can overlook the whole thing. She was not feeling this. And the top, she goes, "Oh my God, look up. There was a spider, I swear to God, the size of my fucking hand, just chilling above us." And I was like, "Oh," I took a picture of it, but we fucking
Let me see the picture when you get a chance.
yeah, I'll definitely show it to you. The
Love a good big spider.
Yo, you're going.
How nice is that to see a big fucking spider?
That's my ass floating in a pool. That's my never. That was my never mind picture. I took a picture. That's what I started telling you before we started. We were taking pictures. She wanted to send a picture to my mom, so we're taking pictures together. The one picture, it's in my deleted files. I pulled. She was setting the phone up for auto time. So as she was setting the phone up, I was slipping my boxers. I didn't have a bathing suit. So I took my boxers off and we took the picture and the water was freezing. So I just have a Tina's floating on the surface and we're both smiling. And like a second before we took it, she saw it. Her face in the picture.
You deleted it?
I have it in my deleted.
All right, let me see that.
I let her delete it and then I'm like, sweet, it's in my deleted files.
Yeah.
Bro, it is so, her face sees Tina's, looks back up to smile. And
she saw that baby bull shark fin, dude. She saw the fin in the water.
I'm in brackish water, dude. Obviously, the baby bull shark's coming out. It is so fucking funny. Oh, that was so funny. She was so mad about that. But that was just fun to do. It was just me and her alone. And I just fucking slid the pants off. Oh man, this is the hold on. That was me holding a lizard. No big deal.
Oh, that lizard pic was nice.
Yeah, dude. Look at that fucking thing, man.
Wow.
Disgusting.
Wow.
Spider's humongous. Ugh, that thing was creeping me the fuck out. Gave me the creepy crawlies for sure. But either way, so yeah, so I just chilled for 3 days, slept, ate. Oh my God, the food down there is so bad. The restaurants up there, we went to one Salty Pappy's shrimp. The place was delicious.
Oh man,
Salty Pappy's was good. We went to this Mexican restaurant. It was literally is the worst Mexican food I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, there's a fucking food truck right next to my house that I always fucking hit up walking back from the train. Like, yeah. I'll see it and be like, yes, dude, get a fucking burrito for to eat that.
They're hit or miss.
Garbage every time. It's like flavorless Mexican food.
That's what this was.
It's like cold and wet always. Yeah,
I didn't even think it was possible, dude. This was the most disgusting shit I've had ever.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect, dude. The it was horrible. It was really. Honestly, it was so bad that I wouldn't do this, but I considered Yelping it and just being like, "Don't go here. It's really bad." Dude, it was expensive as fuck. And it was literally, I left all my food on the plate.
You were trying to smash that wall button. You like build a fucking wall, dude.
It was funny. My babe fucking was mad about her food. Let's just say she adopted some political stances that I don't necessarily support. But yeah, we actually had a
bays are quick to adopt political stances. There's something inconvenient.
The matriarchy started racism, dude. Obviously, the matriarchy started racism.
Agreed.
Wait, who's he doing?
Yeah,
I don't know. Something about him I don't like.
That's how racism started. Like bays coming back and being like, they have huge dicks. You have a small one. It's like, what? We gotta kill him.
What the fuck? I can't get over there, dude. So. We were talking the Royals. So the Prince Andrew, you know about all of his allegations, right?
No, I don't.
Bro, I'm going to give you the snapshot.
Yeah.
So he claims BFF with Ghislaine Maxwell, who's Epstein's alleged procurer / girlfriend, bae.
Yes.
Yeah, who also, it's weird. Like, it's not
just
a procurer.
Free and is out chilling.
She stayed with him after he got indicted for raping kids and whatever, but whatever, okay, that's just a normal
That's just a loyal bae, dude.
Just a loyal bae.
That's arguably the most loyal bae.
I mean, that's the definition of it.
Damn.
So yeah, so that's
I kind of support her now,
dude.
That's a good bae.
I mean, technically, that is the definition of thick and thin.
Yeah,
but I mean, I wonder about that in terms of like a bae just like sending other baes into women prostitution or women, obviously women like into young girl prostitution. That's a power trip, dude.
Yeah,
of recruiting. I don't even know how you're like. You already have a bunch of money. Be like, all right, maybe I was struggling super hard. Like, how does that even come about? I don't know. But Prince Andrew was in pictures with his accusers. One of his accusers he's in a picture with, arms around her waist. That buzzing?
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, that's some fucking shit.
Here, sorry.
See, he has a picture of him with his arm around his accuser's waist in the upstairs of Maxwell's house. And he claims he was like, well, yeah, I mean, I see that picture, but like I've never been upstairs in my friend's house, so I mean, that might not be my arm. That might be someone's arm. Yeah, and everyone's like, well, how the fuck do you know that's what upstairs looks like? But either way, dude, he fucking jumbled all over. This is him saying how he was introduced to Epstein. So fucking funny.
The United States and doing things And if he wasn't there, he would say, well, why don't you come and use my houses? So I said, that's very kind. Thank you very much indeed.
That's very kind. Thank you much
So
indeed.
according to his narrative, and that's the funny part, for everyone who watched that interview, it's like, just suspend all of the things of what people think he was doing and go by his story. It's the funniest fucking story, dude. According to Prince Andrew, he got out of the Navy. He was single for a while, but he never partied.
He was single for a while.
He was single.
Partied.
Dude, literally, that's how it's exactly what he
I
says.
wasn't partying.
I wasn't much of a partier. That's literally how he talks. And he's like, but I was single in the 80s for a long spell of time. And then he starts talking about, so he was a prince. He wanted to learn about business. So he's like, I must go to America to learn about business. And he's like, he links up with Epstein, who really is not as...
I want to learn about business. I want to link up with Epstein.
I'm a prince, and I need to learn about business. I'm totally fucking... I have no idea.
I couldn't be in London with like the top bankers in the world.
Yeah, dude. No fucking way.
No.
He has to go to... So he's friends
Go
with...
to South Beach or wherever the fuck he was.
I have to go to an island with a ton of underage women to learn about business. Dude, his story is...
No, that's true. That's good basic economy.
He wanted to figure out... Dude, I mean, his whole thing with Epstein is that, like, what he said what Epstein did right, he just had a knack for bringing, like, the coolest people together. He just had a way. This is what he says. He's like, he had a way of bringing, like, just the most diverse and just, like, eminent people in their fields together.
Yeah, what do you think that way was?
What do you think that attractor was?
Yeah.
He just had a way.
It was all men of different... Everybody just loved it.
He just had a way of accumulating the most powerful men in one place. I don't know how he did it.
Yeah, what was it?
Dude, I mean, we could...
the finest young sniz in the world?
No, it was just people who wanted to learn about business, Shane. Get your fucking
true,
Don't be such a conspiracy theorist, dude.
My bad.
Prince Andrew was chilling in the castle. He's in Buckingham Palace. He's like, I'm done the Navy. I'm working a lot of charity work around the abuse of children, weirdly enough. And he's like, it's time I strike off to America, like a Dickens novel character. He's like, It's time I learn about business. So he went over there. He's friends with Ghislaine Maxwell. It's a stretch to say that him and Jeffrey Epstein were like good friends by any imagine.
Yeah.
They weren't, He was more or less, Epstein was like a +1 kind of situation.
Yeah.
But
I stand with the prince.
This is the prince's narrative. So he was learning business. Epstein, again, as you Solomon said, well, if you need a place to crash, I have all these properties. You can sit. He goes, indeed, that's fantastic. So he goes and stays, and he starts hanging out. He goes to the island.
Well, that's quite nice. Yes. That's quite nice.
He goes to the island, and then he's on there. He's at the island multiple times. He's staying at Epstein's place all the time. The shit hits the fan. Epstein gets busted.
Damn it.
Indicted.
Damn it.
Dude, what's Prince Andrew do? Again, they're not friends, bro. But Prince Andrew, because they were like, well, why did you go visit him after he got indicted? And he was like, I didn't want to be a chicken. The chicken's way out would have simply been a phone call to end this friendship. I went to go face to face to discuss with him. And they're like, what? And they're like, why? And he was like, I went over there and I said, Jeffrey, that's it. No more. It's done. It's not good for us to be together anymore. And the lady's like, according to this, you stayed at his house for the next 3 days after that? And he goes, well, I needed a place to stay, of course.
Couldn't just fly back. I'm not made of money. I don't have the Bank of England behind me.
He's like, I checked out a hotel tonight and everything was ridiculous. Of course I stayed. And they're like, well, they had a party in that night. You were the guest of honor. He was like, a party.
Damn, Epstein had a party after he got indicted?
He had a party.
Wow.
After he took a plea deal and got done. Threw a party. Prince Andrew's like, I'd hardly call it a party. There was 8 people there. Dude, his fucking shit is unbelievable.
8 people is exactly what a party is.
I mean, dude, that's
I have a party with more than 8 people. I'm like, this sucks.
Dude, this is the I have all these things timestamped. It is the funniest fucking shit listening to this guy. But that's his tale. Oh, so the other thing too is that so they're like, well, okay, so say that's true. And you were around all this all the time. Yeah. How did you not know that there was weird shit? You're a prince. You're not like a total fucking ditz. Like, you could tell if there's a bunch of young girls around. He was like, there were 2 answers to that. They were so funny. He was like, well, first of all, with my station, I am part of the royal family. People tend to clean up act a little differently around me. So when I'm around, it's a whole different set of behaviors. So it was as if he was hitting down on Epstein, again, still in business mode. And people were like, oh, shit, the prince is coming. Guys, don't talk about like how we fuck kids and stuff. We can't upset this prince.
How old were these kids? What is this? I don't know.
15, 16. The girl who he accused of having sex was 17 at the time. Epstein got indicted for raping a 13-year-old girl.
Oh, man.
And then he got in trouble later for like procuring underage prostitutes. That was another thing on the books he got busted for. So this dude was busted, dude, and this guy was chilling with him after being busted. And just being like, well, I didn't want to be a chicken. I had to tell him.
When the frustration grows and the doubts start to creep in, we all need someone who has our back to tell us we'll be okay, to remind us of our ability to believe. Because their belief in us transfers to self-belief and reminds us of all that we're capable of. We all need someone to make us believe. Hashtag, you got this.
Face to face. Jeffrey, that's it. No more.
It's awesome.
Dude, this is his...
I love that that's what he thinks people are going to believe his conversation was. It was definitely like, you cannot tell on me. I'll kill your entire family if you tell on me.
For
That's
sure.
exactly what the conversation
They met in Times Square to talk. They're not in Times Square. They met in Central Park to talk.
Oh, yeah, so he couldn't
think
fucking kill him. Epstein was like, you're going to kill me, dude.
Yeah.
We need to meet very publicly.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then they discussed it. He went over there for 3 more days and did what, just obviously had parties and did business. He's like, I was doing business. I didn't even see him barely.
Just doing business.
I saw him in the corridors.
Dopest.
Dude, this is his...
Also, a bit of a stretch. I don't know why I've collected that title because I never have really partied. I was single for quite a long time in the early 80s. But then after I got married, I was very happy.
Sorry, that was the wrong... That was
That's
the
all
wrong,
right. I like it.
that was the wrong thing, dude.
I don't know why.
Oh, dude, this is my favorite part of the whole thing. Skipping forward. Sorry, this is annoying to the people, but this is funny as fuck. I can't do this. The sound bites are too funny.
I was talking to, and I took the decision that I had to show leadership and I had to go and see him and I had to tell him, that's it.
That was December of 2010.
Yep.
He threw a party to celebrate his release, and you were invited as the guest of honor.
Oh, in 2010, there certainly wasn't a party to celebrate his release in December, because it was a small dinner party. There were only 8 or 10 of us, I think, at the dinner. If there was a party, then I'd know nothing about that.
You were invited to that dinner as a guest of honor.
Well, I was there, so there was a dinner. I don't think it was quite as you might put it, but yeah, okay. I was there at a dinner. Yeah.
I'm just trying to work this out because you said you went to break up the relationship, and yet you stayed at that New York mansion several days. I'm wondering how long.
But I was doing a number of other things while I was there.
But you were staying at the house of a convicted sex offender.
It was a convenient place to stay.
Yo, I mean, this dude is on the next level, dude.
I love that fucking side. Just like, oh, God. Like, I have to explain this to you. It was a fucking nice place to stay. God.
There's
I can't believe I'm even having this conversation.
Dude, there's another part of the so he got in trouble so there's that, right? So he's staying at a pedophile's house. They don't know why. And there's pictures of him with his arms around like a fucking, while he's married, like of a 17-year-old girl's waist, and he's like, they're like, do you think that's a faked picture? He's like, it's impossible to say. He's like, I don't remember ever. And I thought about it, and I'm like, did I ever have sex? No, I can't remember anything. And it's like, dude, what the fuck? Dude, I could go on, dude. It's like, there's so much shit on there. It's so fucking funny. There was also, so they the night of the girl. So the girl said something about, like, the girl who accused him of, like, he was like, we had sex 3 times. He paid $15,000 to Ghislaine Maxwell to have sex with me. And they were like, we danced to a song. He was profusely sweating the entire time. And his defense, he's like, at the time, I couldn't sweat. I had a medical condition. So I had so much adrenaline when I was in the Navy, I couldn't sweat anymore. Now I can sweat again. But then I couldn't sweat, so the story is not true. It's like, dude, what? But, dude, I was laughing, thinking of, like, the song they danced to was Mambo No. 5. It's like, bam, 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 bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
the party prince is just grinding.
The party prince, dude.
The bar they were at was called Tramps.
Was it really? No.
He's like, I've never been to Tramps. I don't know the layout of it. Dude, it was so fucking funny.
This guy does rule.
dude, just him, just a prince's manners around being a pedophile of him. Is like, I must say, this pussy is magnificent. Splendid, really.
You've done it again, Jeffrey. The finest pussy.
I must say, this is splendid.
Immaculate.
Dude,
These child sex slaves are splendid, Jeffrey.
There's another part at the end where he's like, I must say, Jeffrey's behavior was a bit uncoming, and the lady's like, uncoming. He's a convicted rapist, and he's like, well, I'm trying to be polite here, dude. And then he describes himself as being uncoming in the next breath, which is like, okay, dude, unbecoming. It was
uncoming.
a bit.
I was gonna say, I think they were coming.
It was definitely on. Yeah, it was definitely
coming.
coming, dude. He was like, and then he's like, the behaviors that Jeffrey was behaved, dude. Literally Freudian. It was the most insane thing I've ever watched. But the whole thing, and the whole point of that is the whole lady's quaking, being like, or not quaking, but she's like, it's just certainly odd to be in Buckingham Palace. She's like nervous to even bring this up. I'm like, wait, do you guys have a fucking king or no? Like,
yeah, they're still afraid.
Why are you guys afraid of these fucking weirdos?
Still afraid of royalty in England.
They are. I mean, for a good reason.
Yeah,
that shit's been
centuries.
Yeah,
centuries of just getting killed.
Obviously, I'm 1776. I'm disgusted watching them kowtow to this. Dude, this is an evil entity.
Hate it.
This is disgusting.
Bro.
Again, the guy's narrative is that he was so interested in business, he somehow got linked up with a known fucking child sex trafficker.
That's just a good business.
And then the only reason he isn't made aware of what was going on is because he's such a prince. Everyone's like, whoa, Prince is coming, guys. Chill.
Prince is coming. Hide the kids.
Hide the kids. The prince, we can't fucking misbehave around the prince. So all these billionaires were like, oh, fuck, the prince is here.
Damn.
Like, he was coming in like, and everyone's like, oh, fuck. But yeah, and then he also said that, and then they're like, well, dude, like, there's got to have been a ton of kids going around. He goes, well, I don't want to bring this up, but the way I grew up, we have staff, and I just figured they were servants. So he was just like, I saw a bunch of hot young girls, and naturally was like, they must be servants, and that was it.
Yeah, I was thinking this last night, because they asked, one of the questions at the Democratic debate was, would you press charges against Trump? Like, would you try to lock him up if he's found guilty of all this
Hashtag
shit?
lock him up.
Yeah, they're they're getting their own lock him up chant. They're starting it back.
Hilarious.
And Bernie was like, kind of like, yeah. But then Biden was like, no. Like, we need to heal all this shit. I wonder if that's because Biden and all them are like, we better not fucking lock this guy up or he is going to rat on everyone.
I mean, he must be sitting on wild
Trump
shit.
must be sitting on some wild shit.
I think so, man.
Trump daddy was down there with Epstein, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he hung out with the staff the whole time.
He was there once, too, man.
But maybe he thought they were servants, too.
True.
Maybe that's what he meant by hanging out with the staff.
He was just having sex
he was
with
just fucking
He's like, you can
women.
fuck the dishwashers here? This is crazy. Yeah, there's also a rape allegation against Bill Clinton, a boy. A teenage boy who was like, he raped me when I was a boy.
Damn.
This shit's going wild.
I wonder if the kid's on 4chan.
I was talking to Spud today about this, and I was just kind of, I was talking to Spud about this. And apparently, again, you never know. But even still, it's like, dude, the whole thing of like, Jim Bateman didn't pay his taxes for now it's like he fucking fucks kids. Yeah. He fucks kids, and like so do they. Now it's like Hillary Clinton's fucking eating brains, and Donald Trump probably fucked
political
boy.
ads.
Political ads now are like, oh no, he's definitely satanic child molester. Brain
Senator
eater.
Martin didn't vote for Title 17. That would have given tax breaks to teachers. He hates teachers. Now it's fucking. Bill Clinton performed a satanic ritual off the New England coast.
Oh, wait. Do you want a president that eats the brains of virgins? Hillary Clinton disappeared an entire village in Haiti.
Yeah, Billy was hitting me with all the. He was telling me about the Clinton Foundation. It's so
losing
funny,
$17 billion a fucking year or something, or $17 million a year.
Him driving a truck around Philly, just talking to me for like a half hour about the Clinton Foundation is so funny.
Oh, it's the best, dude.
It's incredible.
It is wonderful. It is weird. Like, I'm like, dude, where's this shit going? And it's like, dude, Prince Andrew, the worst part is Prince Andrew was hanging out. That's my thing too. It's like, he's a prince. That's what princes do. Whatever they want.
Yeah.
He even said, he's like, it's not like now you have to contend with all of this electronic social media stuff. It was never like this. It's the weirdest dude. He has the weirdest kind of like, if you watch his interview, it's like him being like, I don't remember, and him being like, definitely not, and him being like, it's just different now. And it's like, what are you you saying?
I mean,
and he keeps describing the behavior as like it definitely wasn't that. The way I behaved was not becoming for the royal family. And it's like, are you saying you fucked kids and it was rude? Like, which one is it?
It was very rude.
Like elbows on the table, fucking kids. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, imagine that. Like, if you had all the power in the world and no laws, so no matter what you did, you were right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet royal families have been doing some wild shit for a very long time.
I think it's all true. I think citizens come up with wild, crazy shit. The royals and the elites do weird, crazy shit pretty constantly, and it's. I think it's literally all true.
Yeah,
that people are conspiracy. Again, like the shit. That's the other thing. Being
what do you mean? What's all true? Do you think Bill Clinton performed satanic rituals off the coast of New England?
No, I think there's a blur. Well,
Billy hit me with that today.
He might have.
Billy hit me with that
off
exactly.
the coast of New England, like in Cape Cod.
Yeah.
Well,
he was
that's
out
the
on
thing.
a boat performing rituals.
I just dislike the term conspiracy because it's like to be like this guy probably fucked young kids, like you're a conspiracy theorist. But it's like there's a picture of him with his arm around a 17-year-old girl in Ghislaine Maxwell's house. With a bunch of other girls are saying sex trafficked them, and she's the longtime boyfriend of a guy who suspiciously died in prison. So it's like you gotta hold that label off. But then I will read stuff too about like thenaturalist.com, and it's like just the wildest fucking shit about the Clintons where I'm like, wait, how is this fucking corroborated?
Yeah.
So I think it's true that there's definitely a bunch of people in charge who have done horrible, horrific things who probably don't want that getting out. And then there's this political machine who continuously propagandizes into that same vein that just kind of makes it. It's again, I've talked about this shit before with the hyper whatever it's called.
Normalization
from that documentary. It's just you just inject reality with so much crazy shit that no one knows what's going on anymore. But yeah, so I don't know. Did I think Prince Andrew's guilty? Yes, I do. I really watched that and I'm like, because again, read his real story. It's like this prince was interested in business, was conveniently staying with a fucking pedophile, and then flew over to a guy who wasn't his friend. He said, that's a stretch to call him my friend. Flew over to be like,
I got your back, bro. We're done being friends.
We're done being friends. Big wink.
Yeah.
And then stayed at his house for 3. That's crazy.
You just gotta. I don't know why they didn't just find a different, pedophile sex ring.
Because once you engage in one, they have the dirt on you. You have to do what they say. Unless your mommy goes and fucking kills his ass.
You think the queen did it?
I don't know, dude. I don't know who did it. Could have been anyone. That guy had a ton of powerful people connected to a child sex ring that has been verified as a child sex ring.
Yeah.
He was guilty. He tried to start.
He literally had the Illuminati by the dick.
He tried to start New Thailand.
He did.
He did, dude. He was guilty of trying to start New Thailand. He declared independence from Thailand. Started his own island.
The sovereign nation.
I was actually laughing about the flight to Thailand. Just like
on the way there.
The on-flight movie. Like, we're watching Outdoor Tranny Bonanza 7, and people are just fapping hard on the whole way. Like, Your in-flight movie's Tranny Bonanza 16. Just people the whole time like,
damn.
They have cum bags.
The vomit bags.
There's a thing comes down and like pinches your nipples from the top, and you're like, oh god, But yeah, man, I don't know. The interview, you have to watch the interview.
Man, the flight to Thailand must be so funny.
Oh my god!
Just see one weird white dude sitting by himself, like, ew.
It's a porn theater in the air. It's a porn theater flying to another location. That's what porn theaters do. You sit in them, and they're like Mayan rockets. They're just like they just take off and send you to fucking Thailand. Yeah, man, I was laying in bed just obsessed with Prince Andrew. I kept getting my wife kept being like, "Stop! What is that? Turn that off." I was like, I was like time marking stuff and watching, rewinding, replaying. Dude, I was laughing so fucking hard.
Oh man,
I was in tears at breakfast, just eating, and Brittany's like, "What's so funny?" And I was like, I tried to explain Mambo number 5 to her, and she was just like, "Oh my god, will you stop?"
Who is this? This is quite good. Lou Bega. Wow, Jeffrey, I'd like to have him perform for us. Bring him here. Dude, you think, Lou probably did a live concert.
For the queen?
They could get him down.
For the fucking party prince?
For the partiers?
The party prince, Prince Andrew. He doesn't know why people call him that, dude. Dude, that interview is just the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
She said I was sweating? Yeah, well, I'm going to debunk this right now. I cannot sweat, so...
I had
Sorry.
so much adrenaline when I was in the Navy. And then, dude, he like weirdly talks about being in the Navy, and he was like, it's a very lonely time in a person's life. You're in a cabin, and it was like...
Are you just saying you fucked guys?
Well, he was talking about...
Why are you telling us you fucked
Well, he was
guys?
talking about the party prince, and he was like, well, I was in the Navy, and a lot of times, yes, you would... It's very lonely, and you'd get off, and people would party, but I didn't partake in that. It's like, okay. He was just too interested in business, dude.
Maybe.
And dude, and the funny part is, like, what does your family say? He's like, my family was all close with Jeffrey, and they're like, what's become of Jeffrey, father? Like, this whole family's like, Papa, what's become of Uncle Jeffrey? What is all this madness?
Damn.
He's like, I don't know. I was just there for business, everybody. Dude, it's fucking crazy. His story literally is that he was there for business.
Man,
he was
imagine if, like, your wife or girlfriend, like, explained, like, you kept going over to this person's house, and she's like, what do you do over there? It's like, nothing. We're just hanging out. Then he gets arrested for, like, sex slavery, and it's like, fuck. She's like, you were hanging out with him a lot. Like, yeah, fucking.
I was
never
there
saw
for
anything
business.
like that.
I was curious about how business worked, and I
Wait,
needed.
so did these-
he needed contacts. What? What you saying?
Did these girls? They would just fly the girls in.
Yeah.
All right. They weren't just living at that temple.
The staff. So here, what the staff was saying is,
They weren't
according,
concubines at a temple.
they would get flown. So they would get. You would see these girls coming with like. They would take them shopping.
What was that fucking temple?
Nobody knows,
That
dude.
blue and white striped thing with the gold dome?
Nobody knows, dude. There's tons of theories around it. Spud was telling me about that. There was also a pedophile. One of the other princes was connected to. God damn it, I can't remember the guy's name. There was another pedophile ring that was connected. It didn't get kind of like closed out like Epstein's apparently, but there's another one the prince was connected to. People did research on. And that's
but there's stuff like that dumb temple, that thing.
yeah.
If it's a temple, I don't know what do you even call it? It was probably just dumb Jeffrey Epstein, like some weirdo being like, wow, look at that cool building I built. I don't know what the fuck it means. They just put stripes on it. And now conspiracy theorists are like, each stripe represents a woman that was like, you know what I mean?
Sure.
It's
No, absolutely.
They all read into all this dumb
And
shit.
this kind of what I'm talking about. There's two waterfalls. There's a grab bag of horrible events from history, and then there's, conspiratorial thinking that behooves separate political parties, and they just merge into a fucking stream that's totally undecipherable.
Yeah.
So it's like, yes, there's horrible stuff that's happening. Yes, but people in charge do horrible stuff. But then there's these political machines that just completely cloud that, and everything comes out, and it's just, you don't know what the fuck's going on. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
To be like seven sickles on the thing, and
Yeah.
Also, I just watched the Twin Peaks 4-hour explanation. That all that is just like this thing is that, and this symbolizes, dude. And it's so fucking good.
Really?
Explains Twin Peaks.
You love Twin Peaks.
I love Twin
Damn,
Peaks, and now
your enthusiasm for it makes me want to give it a shot.
it's good, man. But the explanation,
I just can't get over the dialogue.
oh, I love it, bro. It's just the balance. See, and I could explain. I'm not going to go on another tirade because I feel like I'm tirade.
True.
But
Yeah,
dude,
we've had this conversation.
well, I watched the explanation. Now I know what it's about. Ooh,
What's it
baby.
about?
Dude, it's too meta.
How meta?
You might explode.
Let me hear it.
But you haven't seen it, so it's hard to explain.
Doesn't
it.
matter.
So, Jesus Christ,
Our weird listeners have.
They have. If there's a 4-hour explanation, I'm almost done. But basically, in a nutshell, Twin Peaks was supposed to bring balance to television at the time. At the time, television, people were addicted to a drug called closure. So you'd watch one of like the murder mysteries. Someone would get murdered. No one would really grieve them, really. There was no real human element to it. Someone would get murdered. They'd be zipped up in a body bag. They'd find the killer who was totally one-dimensional, solved, on to the next one. All these people would get discarded, whatever. David Lynch was like, he wanted to do a murder mystery that never got solved. That it was like, there was a guy in it, Bob, who was supposed to be TV violence, who would possess characters into doing horrible, heinous stuff, and then the people were, it was like a real town where they were left, like people would cry for like 3 minutes in the show. They're just like, oh, this is crazy. But and then he was inhabiting, Bob was this character, was inhabiting characters, and he was the spirit of violence on TV. So and then there was the girl who dies in the beginning, Laura Palmer.
Yeah,
her
I saw
mystery
that.
was never supposed to go solved, or supposed to get solved. And he was going to have all of these streams, or these stories was a branch off of this thing that happened, and balance this horrible violence with all these good, like drinking coffee, apple pie, and then all the bad people were eating cream corn and like corn snacks all the time because of the invention of, after the nuclear blast, I think it was 56 or so, I forget. No, 40s. I think the nuclear blast happened. Elvis, I think, went on TV in 56, and that was like I think 56 was also the invention of the TV dinner, and the side was usually cream corn.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, what these people were eating all the time was cream corn. So there was coffee and pie, and coffee fuels for you to get in touch with like the unified field. It goes really. He's a transcendental meditator. So the unified field. If you watch the third season, there's this like black
transcendental meditator.
Dude,
what the fuck are you talking about?
I can't, dude. You'd have to see all three of them. But in the third season, there's a place where. Oh, either way, for the first season. Sorry, this is such a scramble.
You can do it.
They forced.
You're doing it.
They forced him in the second. The first season was a hit. Everyone loved it. It was like there's so much mystery around it. All this cool stuff's happening, and he was pushing in all these other kind of concepts and ideas that people would research. And then in the second season, they're like, you have to announce who the killer is. And Lynch was like, fuck that. The whole point of the show is to never announce who the killer is. Yeah. And the whole thing was they were in a TV show, and there was characters who were semi-aware of the fact they were in a TV show. It was weird. But so he walked from the show, and then they closed it up. And everyone's like, this show fucking sucks. They were like, this blows his tank, because he just walked away from it. So the third season's on Showtime. So he did a remake in where the show is dead. And then like there's characters just walking around doing like kind of nothing. They have no idea what's going on, because Laura, the mystery was what held the whole thing together. Either way. But he's a unified field is like where you kind of your consciousness reaches to when if you're an experienced enough meditator, you can reach the unified field where you're just at total peace with everything. And that's where he said good ideas like Laura Palmer come from. So in the field, it's like you see this egg popping out of this like weird ocean thing, and then there's like the whole thing with electricity where there's these like power lines sizzling to where like kind of like all the bad ideas from the nuclear blast, there was this like zeitgeist of fear that inhabited all these people that was then broadcasted through electricity and broadcasted through television. It's too much to explain. It's 4 hours where this guy goes through line by line. Oh man, it's so fucking good. Nice. I bought Wi-Fi on the flight to watch it.
Nice.
Dude, I don't know why are bays so fucking frugal?
Bays are frugal.
They buy the dumbest bullshit, and then I'm like getting Wi-Fi, $16.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to watch this thing. I'm not going to watch this 4 hour thing unless I'm sitting in the air with nothing to do. He's like, $16? Like,
if I'm
you spent $100 on a dress for our unborn child.
If I'm home trying to rent, like I'll be like, Mom, I'm going to rent this fucking movie. She'll be like, no, you're not. I'm like, it's $4. Look at the fucking lantern you have sitting on that desk.
Yeah.
That junk, that hunk of shit you bought at Home Goods for $19.
Yeah, dude, my dad pays like $200 for cable. And I'm like, I'm going to rent a movie for $5. He's like, what the
hell? No, you're not.
It's like, dude, stop paying I could get you this movie for free right now. Stop paying fucking $200. Yeah, they freak about
the geezers
that shit.
Got fucked.
Electronic transfers fucking
Xfinity gets the geezers. They get them.
That's all they got left, man.
Comcast is just butt fucking geezers.
Bro, when they go...
Yeah,
Comcast is already dying anyway. But they're the lifeblood of Comcast.
The geezers are the lifeblood for a lot of those things.
They're gonna prop up. They're gonna get into streaming and
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, the Twin Peaks thing I'd have to talk about for like 3 hours. It's so fucking sick. Sick. It's so good.
I'll watch it. No, I won't. I keep trying to watch it.
It's good. It's it's kind of I could see though how it would have not appeal. It's like super. And again, this is just a guy's interpretation of it, but it's like beyond all meta everything. It's unbelievable.
Damn.
It's his. He's a filmmaker. His whole thing is that like film is where that you can have like a real dream and things come from, and it's balanced. He's like TV's not balanced, and TV's replacing film, so people are becoming unbalanced and blah 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 blah. I mean, I think he's kind of right, but
yeah.
Either way, so what else is going? Sorry, that's my fucking tirade about Prince Andrew. Twin Peaks was just my personal thing. That was my personal little.
All I had was the fucking NFL. Dude, I was just thinking about that fucking game.
Fuck, that was so funny.
But dude, in that fucking Xfinity Center, it's Xfinity Live.
Yeah.
Oh,
you went there afterwards?
Before.
Ooh.
And dude, they had like bull riding in this one thing. It's one of the weirdest things I've ever watched is girls getting in line. It was all girls from like 21 to 25. Mm-hmm. It was beautiful baby girls everywhere.
This is their time to shine on a bull.
Yeah, and they would all get on the bull, and they got the weird dude controlling it, like
fuck,
makes them fucking it like vibrates so their ass shakes.
The strip club DJ,
and everyone just sits in a circle around it, drinking, staring at it. Very weird.
It's just entirely bizarre, dude.
Yeah, it's like the most basic.
And it's like if girls can ride a mechanical bull, that means they're good at sex.
Yeah.
They can sit on a dick.
Woo! Just do woo.
Do they buck them off a lot?
Yeah.
So they fall.
Yeah, they fall eventually.
How do they take the fall?
Or like they'll hang on, so like their legs are spreading their asses in the air, and the thing will slowly circle around while they're hanging on, so everyone can get a good look at their genitals and buttholes.
I mean, dude, the masses are vulgar. That's kind of what drives people.
And I was just standing there like, what the fuck?
Like, what the fuck?
What is this?
What are we doing?
This is weird.
Yeah, man. It's
It's all. I mean, it's fun going to a game, but it's all like the most basic shit in the world.
Yeah.
Like you watch hot 20-year-olds on a ride a bull, then you drink giant cans of beer and go into a game where it's like, look at this fucking cheerleader, blah.
Dude. Well, it's funny.
Hitting.
It reminds me of while we were sitting there on a trip.
I just want good, clean football, dude.
That's
I
what I'm
just want
talking
to
about,
watch
dude.
the strategy of the game, dude.
Well, that's
Just let me watch the beautiful game.
That's the thing we're seeking is like utter titillation of the senses. Now, I was sitting there with Brittany, and she was going through like all inclusives while we're on one vacation. She's already looking at others, and I'm like, will you just like
Oh no,
exist with me right now and stop with that shit? And, she
Yeah.
was just like, oh, I don't, she was just curious or whatever. But the whole point, she was talking to just show me all inclusives, and I was just like, so I've been to all inclusive, and I'm like, I'm starting to relive it. Like when I'm like, you go there, and it's just designed for total sensory. So you walk in. And then, like, they have a casino, and you're like, and you're like, money, and you're like, and then you go to a comedy club, and you're like, ha, 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 ha. And then girls dance, the staff, like, shakes their butts, and you're like, oh, yeah, I'm hard. And it's just 7 days of just eating as much as you can, being utterly titillated. Then you go home, and you're like, oh, fuck. And you're back at your job, just kind of like, oh, this sucks. It's so fucking boring. Oh, it's so fucking boring.
and you're back selling fucking Hondas.
Yeah, they just ship you off
Like,
once a year.
under those lights in an office, just like,
And if you're lucky, you get shipped off to a controlled environment where your just senses are stimulated, and you're like, oh, hilarious. Oh, food. Oh, girls.
fucking jizz. I want to come now.
Literally, dude. It's just like I was laughing thinking about
I like the way she dances. I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna get a hooker. It all culminates in you getting a hooker in the Dominican Republic.
You're like, I can't get hard because I ate too much.
Your whole work life centers around you once a year getting a hooker in the Dominican Republic and be like, ah, shit. I gotta call my mom. I'm fucking. What did I do?
get tested. Why would I eat her out?
I actually I thought of a show recently that made me think of. I want to do a show. I don't know. I wonder if anyone's ever done this. Probably have. Where it's almost like a Black Mirror setup, where it's set up like a normal pilot. So it's like about, say it's a guy on a vacation who's getting all his senses stimulated and gets in a horrible situation over there, dies at either the end of the first season or dies at the end of the first episode. And you're like, what the fuck this is going to be about? And then it picks up with someone who he briefly interacted with. So at the end, so maybe that guy's story goes on 2 or 3 episodes and then he dies. And so you're watching a story of someone who's literally about, I guess Final Destination kind of is like that. But it would be an ongoing story.
Yeah, but they know they're going to die.
They know that this would be about a story about a person who, and then you
person just going to a casino, sitting there. Blah, blah,
you would watch, you'd watch the first 3 episodes, and then that person dies. You're like, what the fuck is this about? And then you would just pick up with someone he interacted with. Like, all right, and then that person dies, and by the end, doing a whole pilot would be cool, or a whole season, because then you're at the end of the season, this guy dies. Like, what the fuck's the next season about? It's about another person. You're like, is this guy going to die? And then slowly, it's like 4 episodes in, that guy, you're like, what the fuck? And then finally, you'd catch on, being like, I'm watching a dude who's about to die, and you don't know how it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It could go on for like 6 episodes. You never know when it's coming. That'd be pretty tight.
I like it.
I think it'd be pretty fun.
How are they dying? Just freak accidents?
All kinds of wild ways. So it would be like people in different countries. Someone they'd interact with like a tourist, and I would follow them back to America, and something fucked up would happen over there. And
all right.
Or like someone in there. It would just be fucking. I don't know. I think it'd be pretty fun.
I like it.
Tuning in every Sunday night and be like, someone's gonna fucking die.
Someone's gonna die.
And then they don't. You watch the episode, you're like, oh, they lived. Oh, fuck.
They had a fun night. Just
coming.
a guy having a fun night.
Yeah, it's coming, dude. It'd be pretty fun. I think it'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, that'd be good. I like it.
I'm about it. Pitch it.
I'll pitch it. I told you, bro.
Turn it into $1 million.
I don't have Hollywood's ear anymore. I had Hollywood's ear for a week.
Pitch it, dude. Fuck, man. So we're at 58, bro.
Nice, dude.
What else is
What are you
going on? What's
thinking?
going on with you? What's going on?
Nothing. Just doing gay stand-up.
How's stand up been?
It's been good.
That's what's up.
It's being sad helps stand up a lot.
You've been
Being
a
a
sad
sad
boy.
boy helps stand up immensely.
So what do you even going in? Just like, man.
Just going in and being like, this is gonna suck, dude. Fuck all these people. And then you get on stage and you're like, things are good. Like you feel happy.
You start crushing.
Yeah. And then you crush. And like I was telling was telling this joke, and this lady I've been opening with the Special Olympics joke.
Hell yeah. Strong open.
Yeah, it's a fun open. And then to just like people instantly get upset like right when you get on stage. So it's like, "Are you sad?"
Oh my god.
Because I was sad.
So you're just passing it to people?
My grandma died, fucking baby girl moved, fucking sister's going through chemo.
God damn,
SNL
bro.
thing, a lot of horrible shit. And like, so I'm going into these rooms like I literally don't care, which is so good for stand up.
That is pretty good.
It's as powerful as it gets in stand up to literally be like, it doesn't matter. I can't bomb because I don't care.
So you're telling me you're channeling just, I would say, what would constitute as immense life pain.
Yes.
And then making people laugh with that.
Yes.
You're a fucking
and then
pig,
like,
dude.
If there's
You're
a lady,
brute.
if there's a lady in front that's like upset, just being like, "Oh, you fucking sad?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Did that upset you?
Oh, that's so
are you fucking triggered? Are you a fucking libtard?
Oh
Just
my
being mean to people.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's been
Also,
fun.
shame on someone for going to a fucking comedy show and being like, "This is the worst thing."
Yeah, I'm like,
that's
do you
ever
see where I'm
happened."
standing?
Yeah.
Like, this is a joke.
Yeah.
This is not real. Like, I'm obvious. This is the reason I'm saying it is because of you.
What percentage would you say of? I mean, I could kind of say.
No, it's low. It's very low.
Percentage of spoil sports is very low.
It is low, especially when you walk out and say something fucked up immediately.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so
Because then
funny.
it's like clear what you're trying to. You're trying to fucking bother people,
Which
so they
is-
don't get bothered.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
And most people are enjoying this immensely.
Yeah, and it helps so much if somebody visibly, especially if they're up front, is upset.
It seems to be
So the
case.
rest of the audience is like, ah.
So
what
it's
a
like a laugh
pussy.
inside of a laugh.
Yeah, yeah, it's very fun.
God damn it. That's
So that's
fantastic.
been fun. Stand-up's been fun. I've been cutting back on the boozing
Whew.
because I was drinking because I do the stand every fucking night.
Yeah.
So it's like, dude, it's like fucking the best food and free beer like every night.
It's tough.
It's like, dude, and then you have to wait like 2 hours in between sets or like an hour.
What are you going to do besides
What am I going to
egg?
do besides drink
Or I
and
was gonna
fucking
say egg, pig out, and fucking.
crush some za and fucking. Like at the end of the night, I'd order it. I'd be like, I didn't drink that much. Get a tab. It's like 12 Bud Lights. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. They got
It's funny. You're like shadow boxing in the corner between sets with 2 slices of pizza. Like,
yeah, like this place is gonna
you're
kill
just
me.
fucking doing 100 chopstick snaps repetitions. Like,
No.
What? You don't use chopsticks, bro?
No. I don't appropriate.
You don't. You can't even. Yo, you don't. My
I don't
bad.
appropriate.
My bad. I'm sorry for suggesting you would appropriate.
I use a fork.
So, in terms of like culture appropriation in food, where do you draw the line? Like eating different foods, or do you like research the like culture before you dine?
I research the origin of every food and make sure I got Ancestry.com and I only eat food from those regions that my ancestors came from.
That's what's up, dude.
Yeah.
So, what's your diet looking like? Root
Coors
vegetables,
Light and wings.
moldy barley.
Yeah, I make sure the British confiscate most of my food,
Dude.
so I'm not culturally appropriating.
That is a weird one. Is that that's something that kind of like that was like that was as close as the 1800s,
No,
Wasn't
what?
it?
Yeah, it was the mid 1800s.
mid 1800s, and that was
Yeah.
one that like if you're an Irish guy, you'd be like fuck the British. Everyone's like, okay, dude,
Yeah, whatever.
get over it, bro.
Well, I told you I was reading that white trash book,
Oh yeah,
and it's like the whole book is like, hey, white trash had it really bad, and like you can't go out and tell people about the book.
no.
Because people are like, wait, white people were slaves too. It's like, yes, yes.
you know the term-
historically, yes,
You know
but
the
I'm
term,
not going to say
yeah,
that.
exactly. Well, you know the term Caucasian came from
The Caucasus Mountains.
the women of the Caucasus Mountains when they were. So when I think the Turks, I believe, enslaved the fair-skinned women of the Caucasus Mountains, they would portray them as like these like they were like that was a fucking hot thing to add to your harem.
Yeah,
And that was
fair
Caucasian.
skinned to be.
That's what they said. Like I'm reading a guy's memoir right now, and he talked about how Caucasian came from.
Yeah,
The term for what's denoted as white supremacy came from a time when white people were literally enslaved and idealized sexually. They were like made to be like, damn, look at this hot white bitch.
I wonder if
These hot white bitches have so much attitude.
I wonder if dudes with like a harem of sex slaves from different regions go through like, you know how like when you're watching porn you'll go through different phases. Like I'm into like pregnant chicks right now. Like I only jerk off to black porn now.
Dude, enter Prince Andrew.
Yeah, true.
He's like, you know what I'm into right now?
Yeah. Young Sniz. I haven't really got off of it. That's kind of been the best one I've found.
Kind of stuck on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have real life porn, dude. That's what's going on. They don't click. Like we're peasants. We have to watch.
Yeah.
They have real. They're like, you know what I like to do right now?
Yeah. Or you can just watch it in a room.
Yeah, you can just
You
sit.
just watch people fuck.
They can kind of jerk off wherever they want.
Yeah, that's what happens.
They can just go anywhere.
Someone puts a crown on your head, and you're like, yes.
Yes.
I can jerk off anywhere now.
I can come wherever now.
Yes.
Yeah, there was those rules they used to have where they could come down and just fuck your daughter on her wedding night.
Yeah, prima nocta.
And like, you say you're Prince
That's
Andrew.
the worst thing in the fucking
Yeah, and
world.
you're hearing your uncle be like, dude, one time I went down the hill and like fucked all those wives down there. And you're like, what? That was so much fun.
Why did I do that?
I can't do anything right now. All I can do is I have to fly to some
Facebook.
stupid fucking island just to fuck kids. This sucks.
Yeah, the White Trash book, though, is fucking... It's good so far. I won't read it. I'll do what I do with every book and read the first quarter of it.
You're like, fuck, what's that guy's name on the YouTube commercials? Ty Lopez.
Pretty much.
That's his thing. He's like, yeah, just read. But that also, though, I watched another guy in an interview where he's like, the idea of completing books is like it's like an ego mission. He's like, just read them. When you're onto something else, read something else. If you're interested again, just take little bits from the idea of being like, I have to finish this. He's like, you can if you want.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not like finishing anything out of like I need to fucking do.
Well, that's a lot of people who say like, I finish books. It's like, okay,
yeah,
cool.
But
Here's a gold star, bro.
the lady that wrote it, it's pretty funny. It's very interesting the way is a lady, right?
Yeah,
yeah, some broad. Just talk the White Trash. It's funny. They are funny. White Trash is funny.
Yeah, man.
It's like it's a class of people that just cannot improve.
No.
It's like there's nothing.
Well, dude, that's the thing too. Like when people always talk about that, they're like, when they, people, the camp of people who would say that like success predominantly, if not totally, comes from people's skin color. It's like, explain the Kensington White Trash. That's like literally a whole other like setup. You're like, all right, why couldn't they cash in that stuff? Because these guys are fucked up right now. They're like visibly poor. They could be in a tuxedo and I could see them like, oh, you're poor.
Yeah,
I can literally tell
from
from
your
face. I can tell from your facial structure.
Yes.
You're like,
you come from that stock.
You come from the poorest of the poor.
Yeah.
You literally, your ancestors were in the stocks at a certain point. They're like, fuck the Queen. They're like, all right, go to fucking America, you loser.
The Queen.
That would be funny to find out they were like the oldest families in America. Imagine if they were the real rulers, dude. That's the real
That's what
ruler.
the book's talking about.
What?
Is how the fucking White Trash got here real early.
Oh, they did. They were here first.
Yeah.
They were supposed to farm the land and then die.
Yeah.
And then they're like, all right, thank God we got rid of all these stupid orphans. Now we can go over there and like do what else we have to do.
that like the introduction of the book is about how like we like look at the Pilgrims and like Jamestown and all that stuff as like good, cool things. Mm-hmm. And it's like, no, these were really, really shitty people that England was like, we just got to get rid of like our homeless.
Yep.
And like the new world, like America, was dog shit. You don't want to come. There's animals you've never seen. It's like there's fucking bears. We got to fight bears. Who's gonna fight fucking bears? Just send over all the drunks we have.
Yep.
Be like, all right, you guys set up a cabin if you can, and build a house, die, and then somebody nice is gonna move in.
It was Survivor, dude.
It really was.
They had real life
They
Survivor.
just sent over the shittiest, and then some of the shittiest survived.
They did.
Some of the shitty ones made it.
It's a fucking wonder.
And now they live in Kensington and
Now
just do heroin outside of Wawa.
Hey, dude.
And now they're taking on that bear.
Oh,
You
for
know?
sure.
It's
They're
a new
still
grizzly.
Dude.
It's in their DNA to take on the worst thing imaginable and just suffer through it.
Well, that was Blast 1. And then there was all the uprisings that led to all the swells of all the other populations.
Yeah.
And like, dude, sign us up. We're going to. But
No, it's really cool.
No.
And like the story about Pocahontas was pretty sick.
Oh, yeah.
Just how she was like an 11-year-old like slave.
Oh, yeah. Like totally dispelled that whole, like the Disney notion and all that stuff.
And the Disney notion is so fun. They like, of course they had to. You can't make a Disney movie of like a tiny, shitty little girl.
Yeah.
Like, because the people, this tribe wasn't like buxom, gorgeous women.
Yeah.
It was like a little tiny, like.
Yeah, they're probably
And the guy she married, which I think was Rolf. It wasn't.
It wasn't.
It
Smith.
wasn't John.
They say
Smith.
John Smith. Am I right, or am I wrong? Or they say he might be a fictionalized character?
No, he's real.
He is a real person.
John Smith's real. He was like a fucking mercenary who
wasn't it in fashion to like completely lie about your autobiography or something back then?
Oh yeah, and John Smith would lie.
John Smith was a liar.
He's
That's
a
the
notable liar. He'd be like, "This is what I fucking did, dude. I ball out."
Dude, I might do that. Just write a wild autobiography and then just wait a couple hundred years.
About how
like,
you're the man.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, did you ever hear about this guy? This guy conquered Russia or something?
But yeah, I think Rolfe married, I think Pocahontas, which I think they also said might have been a white lady. She might have been like originally one of these shitty people they sent over, and she got like stolen from a tribe.
Gotcha.
Or a tribe abducted her.
Yeah.
And she just grew up like with them.
That makes sense.
I don't know.
No, I remember hearing that too.
But it was also like he wasn't. It wasn't like a love story. He was just like, this was like a political move for us in the tribe.
Yeah. He had to.
Yeah.
He had to take down Pocahontas.
He had to bang an 11-year-old.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But it's just waves of shitty people coming here.
Pretty much.
Rules.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's pretty tight. It's pretty tight.
Yeah.
But again, that's obviously not that's not the historical narrative, bro.
But that's how everything ever has, like, it's like the pyramids. It's like anything great, like building America. It's like you just throw waves of people at it.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, let these people go fucking fight everything and die. And then we'll come in.
Yeah, and we're just gonna throw people at this tirelessly until they build. They're doing it like Qatar right now.
Yeah,
we're gonna enslave people, make them do stuff, and then it's gonna look awesome.
We got the World Cup coming. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna build 90 stadiums. Here we go.
They'll get it done.
We're gonna throw slaves at it. We're gonna just throw slaves at it. Yeah, pretty sick.
But yeah, man, it's I hope you read more of that book. It's really cool.
I will.
You're gonna like it because it goes all the way up into like present day.
Nice.
Yeah,
see what the trash is up to.
Trash has been fucking kicking around.
Pissed, dude.
It gets real into it basically gets into the real end of the story of class. Like often goes kind of,
Yeah, it blames the British for the classism.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. It's annoying every time where it's like, this is where this came from.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, classism, it's in everything.
It's everywhere, yeah.
It's a human instinct.
Well, they go into the big black-white divide. How a lot of that was white trash.
Yeah, white trash is tits.
Nah, we're like second, and they're like, nah, dude. You're like, fuck, this is bullshit.
Yeah, I mean that's how it always. Yeah, that's like how the Irish and black people didn't get along.
Yep.
All the Irish in the North were like, don't free the slaves. They're gonna take our derbs. They're gonna come up here and take our derbs. We want to work in the factory for no money.
Yeah, dude. Isn't that fucking crazy? Well, they're also escaping starvation, so they're just kind of like, what the fuck are you guys crying about?
Yeah, what's everyone crying? What are you crying about over here? You get a meal every 3 days.
You guys get gruel every 3 days? Putting it up.
The streets are paved with gold.
There's more gruel. There's so much gruel to be had here. Let's switch to the page, bro.
Yeah.
What you got? What do you got to say to the motherfucking masses?
Before we switch, let me look up some dates. So talk for a second. I'm thinking about copping a whip, dude.
Ooh, what you gonna get? Get a test, bro. Get a Tesla. Get a Tesla, dude.
I'm looking
Go into the future. No. They're releasing a new one that's apparently pretty affordable.
Really?
They're saying they're coming out with one that's gonna be.
Well, I have no credit.
Dude, self-drive a motherfucking Tess.
Damn.
You're about to have credit?
Should I self-drive to Poughkeepsie, laugh it up, November 30th, December 13th and 14th, Worcester, Mass, dude. I go to only white trash towns.
I'm still laughing about the self-driving trucks, and they're still going to be going up the obstacle courses. There's just a guy fucking jerking off at the wheel, like, oh fuck yeah,
going up the when you lose control ramp,
going on a rock, and he's like, fuck yeah. Oh, it's a guy throwing ropes out the window.
December 19th through the 21st, Good Nights, Raleigh, North Carolina. Ooh. That'll be sick.
I'll be there protesting it. Go ahead.
Please do. 26th, 27th, 28th of December, Magooby's Joke House, dude.
Christmas time, bro.
January 2nd and 3rd, Key West.
What?
Yeah, little Key West, Florida.
You're going to like that.
January 4th, Miami. 9th, 10th, 11th, Buffalo. That's a fucking big swing.
Ooh, that's a, yeah.
January 4th is Miami. A week later, I'll be in Buffalo in January. 16th, 17th, 18th of January, Stress Factory in New Jersey. 23rd, 24th, 25th, Comics Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. 30th through February 1st, Stress Factory in Bridgeport. All right.
You got on the site?
Yeah, it's all on ShaneMGillis.com. This dumb site I made.
Nah, don't forget your Christian middle name, bro. That's what's up.
Shane Michael, yeah. And I should include my confirmation name.
You should, dude.
Shane M.S. Gillis.
Damn, your fucking confirmation name is
Sebastian, dude.
MS Secret Pod, dude.
MS
Shane,
Secret Pod.
MS Secret Pod Gillis.
Oh my God, dude. All right, we'll switch over to the Patreon.
Switch to the Patreon.
Get into the Patreon.
I got to tell you about what else I was up to.
One more thing.
What?
Give us 5 stars on fucking iTunes.
Yeah.
I forgot. We've never said that.
Yeah, give us
I
that.
haven't said that in a while, and I've been checking the rankings, and a lot of our enemies are giving us 1 stars.
Are
our
they?
fucking stars are dropping because of our enemies.
That's pretty tight, actually. I kind of like that.
Yeah, but I mean, not that it matters at all.
For sure.
But just me personally, I like checking the iTunes top 200.
I heard that.
Seeing if we're on.
Yeah,
there.
I mean, fight. You must
Seeing
fight.
where we're at.
Fight this evil. Come out in numbers and just let them know that's the
Give
fucking.
us 5 stars.
Yeah, let them know that's the vocal minority. Let's go.